banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. And the Vols will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Slings it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch him? Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. So LSU's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these two schools, he wouldn't mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these two dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game in the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Bolitnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position, and you've got two of those guys here in this.
Touchdown, Tigers! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he'll be brought down. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Smith. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's some pressure. Plucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there.
Snagged it, and there's running room. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running right, it's Durham. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Gets it out fast. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Durham. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here is the Tennessee offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Davis. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Bishop. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Vols in the hurry-up. On the move. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. On the ground with the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Might as well stick with it. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to throw. It's Levitt. He's moving out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Handoff, Caden Durham. Might have a chance. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. In the red area, it's Durham. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. There he goes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Running inside. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that one. It'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Levin. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Green. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. To the air, it's Levin. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. Off to the races. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The run inside. It's Berry. Makes it past the marker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Wilson's got it. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Berry. Makes a man miss. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
27, Tennessee, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Ready, go! Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Looking to throw on third. Got him downfield. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense in the hurry-up.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it down the field. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the point after is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside is 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Crosses the 40. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. On 1st down, it's Durham again. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoops out of bounds.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
That is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. The Vols will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ollie, what's the story as we start this second half?
LSU's head coach told me at the half he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, thank you. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Here's Durham one more time. Could be an alley. The 50. At the 30. inside and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll try to tack on 2. Back to throw, it's Levin. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that lap.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the boot, looking for his man.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
And the Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Pressure coming. Makes a connection. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense has it. They're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Running inside, it's Berry. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Fires to the tight end. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Durham. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hauls it in, and he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Caden Durham again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Under fire, trying to get away. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
He's in open space downfield.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Maybe a crease. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Handoff, Caden Durham. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Running the red zone. It's Durham. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what...
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. They get through, and it's blocked.
I mean, if you're on defense, finally something good happens. It just hasn't been a great day. You've been giving up a ton of yards. You've given up some points. At least you get this field goal block. And listen, for coaching staffs, you got to find silver linings in games like this to get your team.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Got room on the return. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And he tacks on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Number 44, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown ball! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over there they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter, you know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back.
Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Complete to the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Vols want to move quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Offense in a bunch formation. And back to the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Vols are marching down the field.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Makes the catch. It's Matthews. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7th. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to pass. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Tennessee, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. With the catch, it's Matthews. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here comes the heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.